We are halfway through 2025, and there have already been 300 hate crimes reported in New York City, with over half of them being anti-Semitic incidents. And while many New Yorkers are demanding justice, mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani wants to replace criminal investigations of hate crimes with a, quote, community safety department.
This new agency will coordinate a whole-of-government approach to protect New Yorkers like never before. Police have a critical role to play, but right now we're relying on them to deal with the failures of our social safety net, which is preventing them from doing their actual jobs.
Our next guest is urging his constituents to flee the city after seeing Mamdani win the Democratic primary. Democrat State Assemblyman Kalman Yeager joins me now. Assemblyman, thank you for joining us. Okay, so he's talking about shifting crimes and the responsibility of them away from the NYPD and into this Department of Community Safety, and they include gun violence prevention, homelessness, mental health crimes, hate crimes, and victim services. What does that mean?
It means nothing. It's word salad. It's what it ultimately means is that people are not going to be safe. And the reason for that is when we ask the police department to investigate crimes, and it's like it says on the show, you know, the police investigate the crimes, the district attorneys prosecute the offenders. These are their stories. What are their stories when what we're doing is putting in a bunch of bureaucrats to, you know, soft touch on crime without actual law enforcement responsibility?
Right. So he says, this is the quote, he wants to fight crime as mayor through creating restorative justice processing, instituting community-based bystander training, and enlisting mental health navigators. But if a hate crime actually takes place, if somebody is getting beat up or there is a knife that comes out, how does that prevent something from happening? Do police get called into the scene?
Well, it's anybody's guess, and I think that the average New Yorker, anybody who thinks about this for a second, has to be saying, sending an MSW to a crime scene instead of sending a law enforcement officer with a badge and a gun and responsibilities and the training to actually put somebody under arrest is probably not the smartest idea.
Yeah, and after the Midtown shooting took place, he held a press conference. He says, I'm not here to defund the police, but if you look at everything else that he said, talking about shifting responsibilities away from the NYPD and into other departments that he's going to create, doesn't that mean that he's going to cut funding, which is defunding the police?
Well, it certainly seems that way because there are a finite number of dollars in New York City to spend on anything, and when you create an agency that hadn't existed before, that money needs to come from somewhere.
Yeah, okay, so we said it earlier that there have been 300 hate crimes that have been reported in New York City so far this year. Over half of them have been anti-Semitic incidents. Your constituents are a heavily Orthodox Jewish community. You gave advice to them recently. What was that?
Well, my advice was with regard to his choice on education, chancellor, and I said that you know, it's July. It was July, and I said it's not too soon to look for opportunities, because I do believe that based on the people he was thinking about, or at least publicly thinking about naming as chancellor, it was a mistake and it would kill the public school system. And I was telling people, if you have the opportunity, if you have the chance, and you have the ability, it may be the right time to look outside the city for your future and for your children's future.
But these are people who elected you into office, and you're telling the constituents, the people who are giving you your job, that maybe it's time to move somewhere else?
I'm a New Yorker long before I was in office, and I've only lived in 2 zip codes my entire life, both in Brooklyn. I live 10 blocks away from the home where my parents still live and I grew up in. It's my neighborhood, it's my community, it's my city. I love it to pieces. And I've given my life to serving my community and serving my city. It pains me deeply to think about the prospects of what the city is going to become if Zohran Mamdani becomes mayor. But I also have to be honest with people about what I'm seeing and what it looks like. And you can't just sit idly by and say, well, there's nothing to do here. If you have to be honest and you have to tell people this is what the city could possibly look like if this guy becomes mayor.
And he's a Democrat. He's part of the same party as you.
That's correct. But it's not about the party, it's about the person. And it's about the philosophy of the person, it's about the campaign rhetoric of the person. I served in Albany this is my first year as an assemblyman. I was a city council member for 7 years before. I've served in Albany with Assemblyman Mamdani for the last 6 months. We've rarely had interaction. When we had, it's certainly been pleasant. But I've listened very closely over the last couple of months to the things he's been saying, and I think New Yorkers not just Jewish New Yorkers, but all New Yorkers, have the right, have the responsibility to be concerned about what the future holds.
Well, it all comes down to November, and we will, of course, all be watching. Assemblyman Kalman Yeager, thank you so much for joining us this morning with your message.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.